duck ride, and oh no, we're actually.
All right, are you guys ready?
Gonna get ready to get in the water. Don't. Oh my god.
Be sure to hold on.
Hold on.
Because we are going
Hold
to
on.
stop and check for traffic. Now making a little bumpy on our ride into the Pacific Ocean today.
The Pacific.
So I'm going to ask you with your left hand, grab the seat in front of you, and with your right, plug your nose.
Oh no. All right, we are on a duck ride in Wisconsin Dells today.
Yeah, now with the boat.
Oh look, there's a beach over
Now
there.
I just disengaged the wheels. If you guys look on either side of the duck, you can see those wheels slowly floating to the bottom.
The
Hopefully
bottom?
we won't need those later.
Great. Jackson, what do you think so far? Is this cool?
Now this is actually not the Pacific Ocean, but the Wisconsin River. The Wisconsin River is one of the most hardest working rivers in the entire world, as it flows through 27 hydroelectric dams 430 miles diagonally across the state of Wisconsin until it empties out into the Mississippi River in Prairie du
I don't see
Chien.
it. Gosh, that's cool looking. Not my camera, but it's in Grandma Grandpa's vehicle. You're gonna fall in. Better watch out. Oh my.
We're coming up on our very first rock formation on today's tour. Because I go up to your left and follow the shoreline out to that mushroom-shaped rock that is known as Pulpits Rocks. Now, a while back, a traveling preacher would sit atop Pulpits Rock and preach to the natives below in their birch bark canoes. Now, you often realize I fell asleep because his sermon was so boring. So one day he decided to spice things up a little bit. He went into town and bought himself a grand piano. I put that grand piano right up top there and was rocking on it so hard nobody realized a thunderstorm rolling in. And a bolt of lightning struck Pulpits Rock, split it right in half, sent that preacher all the way over to the other side of the river by that tree over there. That big green one.
The big green
And
one.
sent that piano right off the side of the rock where it still lies today. Like
that
First
piano?
President Pulpits Rock and keys to the sky. You guys see it off to the right of the rock?
No.
See that big crack in the rock right there? Lightning hit that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That big one right there?
That's cool.
That was connected.
That rock kind of looks like a piano, huh?
Whoa, shoot. Wow.
Struck by lightning. Yep.
Can't be wet.
Brown color to the water. That is
Yeah.
because the northern regions of Wisconsin, this river flows through a series of tamarack swamps. Tamarack swamps have tamarack trees, and tamarack trees secrete tannic acid. Tannic acid, you may be wondering, is that bad for the wildlife? No. Some many products you consume on a day-to-day basis, including coffee, tea, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and my personal favorite, a bottle of which I polished off right before today's tour,
Oh, that's comforting.
Jack Daniels.
Very comforting.
Our most famous rock formation on today's tour. It was featured on the cover of Life magazine in 1962. The guys look straight ahead and follow the shoreline out to the point, then go about 50 feet up. That is known as Hawks Peak.
Right there.
Now, if you use your imagination just a little bit, that top rock curving down will be the Hawks upper beak. That lower rock curving up will be the Hawks lower beak. And that one right in the middle would be the Hawks tongue.
It's a Hawks Peak.
Is this the point?
Yeah, it's the point. Then it looks down, looks up.
Now, if you guys were to stretch your imagination just a little bit further, that slit in the top rock will be the Hawk's eye. That rock ledge pointing straight towards us will be the Hawk's wing and shoulder. As it gets ready to soar across the Wisconsin River, looking for its next prey. Maybe one of the little ones in the second row.
Oh, and some pretty favorite birch trees there.
Very rare form of sandstone known as Potsdam sandstone. So rare, in fact, you can only find it in 4 parts of the entire world. One will be Potsdam, Germany, where it gets its name. 2 is Zurich, Switzerland. 3 is upstate New York, where it's currently underwater. And 4 will be this beautiful 10-mile stretch of the Wisconsin River. Now, this sandstone is so brittle, if I were to give each and every one of you a small piece, you'd be able to crush it in the palm of your hand with little to no effort. It's also very porous, locking in tons of moisture, which allows vegetation to grow on top with little to no topsoil.
Look at those rocks right there.
All right, now that we got some open water, who wants to see what this thing can really do?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it into overdrive quick.
Cool.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, that
That's
was
about
great.
it.
That was fantastic. Good job.
Look how cool that is. Look how close it looks. How much the inside come out?
You guys may have noticed a slight change in scenery up ahead. That is due to the worst natural disaster this area has ever faced. Back on June 9 of 2008, we received torrential rainfall, causing Lake Dalton, which is just on the other side of that road, to fill up 51.5 inches. Now the lake could not withhold that much water, so it found the weakest point and broke free. It took that whole stretch of land, the road, and 4 lakefront homes with it. And all 267 acres of the lake flowed out
I
in this
remember
river
that.
in a little over 2.5 hours. Now, if you guys are wondering how high the water got that day, look off to your left where the sand meets the grass. take a bike to about 100 years ago, you'd be looking at the thriving city of Newport. Now, once word got around from the Walker Lacrosse Railroad Company were to build a railroad bridge from this side of the river to the other, people bought up all this land and built up big houses in hopes to sell it back to the company for a major profit. Now, once the Milwaukee Lacrosse Railroad Company found out about this, they decided they could no longer afford this location and moved their operation 2 miles upriver where the bridge still is to this day. Now, it was almost overnight the town of Newport became a ghost town, but that was somewhat of a blessing in disguise because not long after, a wildfire swept through and burned down almost everything in its path. There was one surviving house, though, which I'll be coming up to in just a few short minutes, Dawn Manor. We will shortly be making our very first amphibious landing via Dell Creek. Now, Dell Creek is known to get duck stuck once in a while, but don't worry. Designed devised a foolproof plan.
That looks like the house we stayed in last
As
time.
well as all the other strong men on the duck will head to the back and lower all the women and children in the freezing cold water and cheer them on as they push us to safety. How does that sound?
Sound good?
Good, yeah? Nah, I'm just kidding. The water isn't really that cold. Speaking of water, the river is fairly low today, so just to give you guys a heads up, it will get a little bumpy. we have the W.J. Newman Dam. Now this dam was built back in 1927 to hold back the rushing waters of Dell Creek, forming Lake Delton. Now after the breach that happened back in 2008, they added an 80-foot spillway off to the right behind the trees to ensure nothing like that would ever happen again. I guess this was thought to be the perfect time for you guys to take all the damn pictures you'd like.
That was good.
Thank you. Alright, how do you guys want to go in today? Fast or slow?
Fast.
Slow?
Fast.
Slow?
Fast.
Just to give you guys a heads up, there will be a slight mist that comes over the front. Maybe if possible, the first road is a little bit wet, but it's nothing compared to the 50-foot tidal that comes soaring over the back. So if you guys have
let's go
anything on the
slow.
ground you don't want to get wet, I suggest you pick it up now. Anything that floats up to the front, I get to keep and sell on eBay.
Yeah.
Besides small children, you guys can have those back.
Yeah. Nobody wants that. Oh no, we're gonna get wet. Okay, change your mind. Go slow. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, we got wet.
I wasn't kidding about that tidal wave, was I?
Oh, wow. Yeah, no. It was not good. You hurt yourself? You didn't hold on? Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I underestimated that slight mist a little bit though. 1800s by Captain Abraham Vanderpool. Vanderpool was somewhat of a local celebrity, being a co-signer of the Wisconsin State Constitution, a Civil War hero, and close friend of our 16th President Abraham Lincoln. It's actually rumored that old Dave spent a few nights in that house.
I know.
After Vanderpool's passing, the house went through a series of owners until falling into the hands of Miss Helen Robb. Miss Helen Robb was an avid world traveler, going on over 15 world tours, bringing home priceless artifacts each time decorating the inside of her home. Those artifacts are still inside to this day, giving that house a value of over $2 million.
What? $2 million in that house?
Now, as much as I would like to show you guys the inside, I cannot for two reasons. Number one, it is still privately owned by the Robb family. And two, as good of a dump driver as I may think I am, I don't think I can fit this big grip machine through that front door.
No.
You can if you try.
But I will do the next best thing and show you guys pictures later on in the tour.
It'll go right through those windows. Hands inside. You alright? That bug was going after me too.
Off to our right it is the site of that 2008 breach. Now just imagine the tree line continuing in 4 lakefront homes right here.
Oh,
Sadly, they were swept away, but I did get pretty lucky. It just barely missed my summer home off to the left.
Oh, okay.
they've got a lot. That's a nice house. I like any house that has one gate.
That house is way too big. I would not want to clean that house.
I want that one. No.
That sign said danger, do not enter. We just entered.
We're about to
I know,
make
it's
our
through
way
it
through
for us.
South Scenic Park. South Scenic Park is home to a wide variety of wildlife, including but not limited to the white-tailed deer, chipmunk, chimpanzees, squirrels, rabbits, lions, tigers, and bears.
Tigers.
Oh my! If you guys happen to see any of those lions or bears on today's tour, be sure to let me know. So I can do my best to swerve and hit them. You may be wondering why I would want to hit such a majestic creature.
Yeah.
Well, here at the Ducks, we're all die-hard Green Bay Packer fans.
I don't get it.
Don't worry though, we won't be seeing any of those lions or bears on today's tour because of the
I
right
get
early
it.
this morning we painted a
took me a
white gold
minute.
line across the entire property. We all know they have a hard time finding the other side of one of those. Do we happen to have any Lions or Bears fans on today's tour? I wouldn't want to admit it either. If you have, this would have been your stop, and it's about 7 miles that way.
Kid behind us said, I like lions.
You guys may be wondering why I haven't said anything about the Vikings. Well, if I was choking for that long, I'd be purple too.
Not a football fan, so I don't get it. I mean, I guess I get it. Who are the
Do we
Vikings?
have
I
any
don't even know
roller
who they
coaster
are.
fans on today's tour? Yeah? We're coming up on Roller Coaster Hill.
Oh, my goodness. Hold on.
All right, how'd you like it?
Yeah, that's all I can handle. Oh gosh. Oh no. No, oh my goodness.
Yeah, take that, Six Flags. All right, now who wants to see me do that in reverse?
No.
Yeah? All right.
Brooklyn, of course you
You
would
guys
say
just want
yes.
to move your heads out of the way quick?
Oh no. Okay, he's joking. Good. Oh no, he's doing it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I got told if I did that again, I would no longer be employed.
Good, because I was scared.
We're now stopped on top of Last Look Point. The Last Look Point gets its name for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it's the last good look you guys are going to get of the beautiful Wisconsin River on today's tour. So we'll take a moment to soak it in.
Take that selfie.
Alright, you guys soak it in?
Soaked in.
Yeah?
Soaked in.
Alright, sweet. And reason number 2, with that 50-foot drop off on the side over there, it may just be the last good look you guys get of anything.
Yeah.
But if you're scared like I am, well then just close your eyes.
Nope, 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 nope.
For those of you who have your eyes open, you gotta give me a little bit of a hand here. Is it a left or a right?
Left,
A right?
left,
Straight?
left,
It's a right now, isn't it?
left.
I just gotta feel the trail.
Tell him, Jackson. He's
Now, here
feeling
at
the
Ducks are very
trail.
concerned with your safety, so we also installed that steel mesh barricade off to the right.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's gonna hold much. Yeah, chicken wire.
Whoa, look at this.
Off to our left, we have Lake of the Dells,
Ah,
founded by Herman Breitbach in 1943. Now, this
that's
lake was made for the sole purpose of
Pretty
breeding
lake?
our state bird,
the mosquito.
the mosquito. Way to steal my joke. At the end of the summer, we like to collect those mosquitoes and throw them into this box over here to the left. Wait till they get old and crippled and useless, and then we ship them off to our great pals in Minnesota, just like we did with Brett Favre.
Again, don't get it. Kind of get it, but you know.
We've just made our way onto Dell's Lowland Trail, said to be one of the more beautiful parts on today's tour. So I'll do you all a favor, shut my mic off and let nature do all of the talking.
Was that fun, Jackson? Was that fun, Jackson? Yeah. He's a little bit more excited than he's letting on for. That was the duck rides in Wisconsin Dells.
We invested in the water over there.
So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.